Hello everyone, this is Pralay sir, and today I am going to discuss about the story, two stories about flying. Okay, the first story is His First Flight, written by Liam Flaherty. Right. So, let me introduce the story to you. We always face some difficulties and we always face some struggle in our life in order to succeed. So, initially, we got very feared, we got scared, and we think about it very deeply, whether I can be able to do that or not. I if I can achieve that thing or not. So this is the thing that always uh, just dancing in our head every time. So by thinking that kind of thing, we always fail to do our best. We always failed to succeed, to demonstrate our ability by thinking that yes, I am not able to do that, I will not succeed. So therefore we always kills ourselves, we always kill ourselves. So now this story is all about a seagull, a C A G U double L. So seagull, what a seagull is? A seagull is a small creature, okay, a small bird that lived in the beside the seashore, okay, over some cliffs or ledges, etc. Okay, so this is the story for so this is the theme for you, that this is all about success, frustration, and it is all about some determination, courage, bravery, right? So now let us start the story. His first flight. The young seagull was alone on his ledge. His two brothers and his sisters had already flown away the day before. He had been afraid to fly with them. Somehow, when he had taken the little run forward to the brink of the ledge and attempted to flap his wings, he became afraid. The great expanse of sea stretches down beneath, and it was such a long way down, miles down. So, in this line, the author is trying to say that the seagull was very afraid. Why? After seeing the vastness of the sea, after seeing the vast traces of the sea, the deep sea, okay, and what is interesting is that his true brothers and sisters flown away, but he can't. Correct. And what do you mean by the word ledge? Ledge means this is ledge. Okay, this is ledge. The where the bird is standing, trying to flip his wings, but and you can see the edge of the ledges. It is called the brink. The edge of the ledge called brink. Correct. Now, mm, so so it is clear from the passage that this passage that the seagull was afraid to fly. Now he felt certain that his wings could never support him, so he bent his head and ran away back to the little hole under the ledge where he slept at night. Even when each of his brothers and little sister, whose wings were far shorter than his own, ran to the brink and flapped their wings and flew away, he failed to muster up courage to take that plunge which appeared to him so desperate. The word plunge means to dive. So, what the poet informs us that the little seagull was afraid of flying. Though his brothers and sisters' wings were smaller than him, they were able to fly. But he was very much afraid, and he returned to the a hole of in the ledge, and where he slept last night. जहाँ पर वो पिछले रात को सोया था, वो वहाँ पर लौट गया दुखी होकर, क्योंकि वो उड़ नहीं पा रही थी, पा रहा था, ठीक है, बिकॉज वो उड़ नहीं पा रहा था. सो दिस इज called the failure of courage. He was not, though he was encouraged by his brothers or sister or parents, but he himself not enough courageous to fly. This is something very important. His father and mother had come around to calling him shrilly, upbraiding him, threatening to let him starve on his ledge unless he flew away. But for the life of him, he could not move. So his parents came and just scolded him and just reminded him of that if he does not fly away, then he might starve, and he starved to death. So this is their clear message to him that he must fly in order to survive. So what was their message? Their message was that the little seagull has to fly for the survival. Okay, for the survival. Now that was 24 hours ago. 24 hours means one day. Since then nobody had come near him the day before. All day long he had watched his parents flying about with his brothers and sisters, perfecting them in the art of flight, teaching them how to skim the waves and how to dive for fish. So it is clear from the passage, that it's clear from this line that his parents were just busy in perfecting their children, how to fly, how to dive for fish. So these were the techniques they were just giving to their words or the children's. So this is something very interesting, that each and every parent of a man's or a creatures or a birds, everything, whatever it may be, they are just taking care of their child. Okay, they are always busy in the making their children perfect in all the aspects of life. So the little seagull just standing on the ledge and seeing that, oh, my brothers and sisters, they are flying, they are being taught, my parents are teaching them, and what am I doing there? So this is the main thing. Okay, so now he had in fact seen his older brother catch his fish, herring, and devour it, standing on a rock, while his parents circle around raising a proud cackle. Proud cackle means, देखो क्या होता है कि सब कुछ मिलके सभी जब एक हेरिंग फिश पकड़ा था उसका भाई ने, तभी सभी मिलके उसको तारीफ़ किया, और ये भी वो सोचने लगा कि अरे मेरे भैया ने वो फिश पकड़ा और वो खा भी गया. So this is something different and this is something interesting. Okay, and all the morning the whole family walked about on the bleak plateau midway down the opposite cliff, taunting him with cowardice. So all of the parents with like his mother and father and brother, sister, all of them just went to the different cliff opposite to the ledge, and they were just telling him, "Are coward! He is a coward. He cannot move. He cannot fly." They called him coward, a coward. So he was very much frustrated, disappointed to hear that, yes, my own people are taunting me, TAUNTING, taunting me कि टोकना, कि अरे वो मेरे लोग मुझे टोक रहे हैं. So this is something very much this is something I think that to be ashamed of. Okay, now the sun was now ascending the sky, the blazing on the ledge that faced the south. He felt the heat because he had not eaten since the previous nightfall. So the bird was very hungry, and the sun was just giving his ultimate rays on the cliff, and the environment was getting hotter and hotter, and the birds were very much nervous, very much frustrated, disappointed, and he was fear, and beside being a coward, he was very much fearful also. So वो सब कुछ थे, वो fear, वो coward भी थे, वो fearful भी थे, वो disappoint भी थे, वो frustrated भी थे. तो वो क्या था कि वो सब देख के उन्हें खुद खराब लगा कि सभी उन लोग उड़ रहे, हम क्यों नहीं उड़ पा रहे। यही है मेन थिंग है ना। और वो परेशान भी थे, दुखी भी थे, क्योंकि वो उसको उड़ना नहीं आता था, और वो खुद टायर्ड भी थे बिकॉज ही हैड नॉट ईटन एनीथिंग सिंस लास्ट नाइट। नाउ he stepped slowly out of the brink of the ledge and standing on one leg with other leg hidden under his wing. He closed one eye, then the other, and pretended to be falling asleep. So he was just pretending to fall asleep, that he was just standing with one eye, one leg. He was standing with one leg, and he closing his eyes and just pretending that yes, I am sleeping, but he was not sleeping. Okay. Still, they took no notice of him. He saw his true brothers and his sister lying on the plateau, dozing, their heads sunk into their necks. His father was preening the feather on his white back. Only his mother was looking at him. She was standing on a little high hump on the plateau, her white breast thrust forward. Now and again, she tore at a fish that lay at her feet, and then scraped each side of her beak on the rock, and the sight of the food maddened him. How he loved to tear the food away, scraping his own beak now and again to wet it. So this passage tells us that yes, all of her brothers and sister, her father, his father was not noticing him, but his mother was noticing him. And what does she, what the thing did she do, that she did that she just catched a fish and tore the fish up, and just sharpened their beak to eat the fish, right? So this scene maddened the little seagull. अरे वो देख रही कि अरे मेरे मम्मी ने वो फिश पकड़ी, और वो फिश को वो अभी खा रही है, वो उसको तोड़ रही है, फाड़ रही है, तो वो चीज़ उसे पागल कर दिया। अरे अरे मैं भूखा भी हूँ, और वो मेरे सामने मेरे मम्मी फ़िश खा रही है। सो दिस इज़ समथिंग वेरी मच, एंड हाउ डिलीशियस, हाउ यम्मी दिस इज़, एंड माई मम्मी just eating all the things, and so this seems maddened him, right? Now ga ga ga, he cried, begging her to bring him some food. Ga kola, she screamed back derisively. So he just wanted food, okay, because he was hungry. Now his mother just told him that no, you will not get any kind of fish, you are coward, go back, okay. But he kept calling plaintively, and after a minute or so he uttered a joyful scream. His mother had picked up a piece of a fish, and was flying across to him with it. So his mother now just picking up a fish and just coming to him. After all, he is a mother, after all she is a mother, so every mother takes care of his child, so does this seagull, right? So now his mother just picking up a fish and just coming towards him. He leaned out eagerly, tapping the rock with his feet, trying to get nearer to her as she flew across. But when she was just opposite to him, she halted, her wings motionless, the piece of fish in her beak almost within the reach of his beak. So what happened that, see, the little one was very hungry. His mother was coming towards him, but she halted there, and the piece of fish was between her beak, and she was not giving the food to him. She was the stand still, but he was very much hungry, and so he was of the thinking that why my mother is not coming to me, why she is there. So he was very eager, and he was very curious to eat and he was very desperate to eat the piece of fish, correct? So this is the thing that वो ये सोच रहे कि मेरे मम्मी तो यहाँ पर आई, लेकिन मुझे फिश का जो वो टुकड़ा क्यों नहीं दे रही है. करेक्ट. नाउ what does the mother do? Mother do that, with a loud scream. Sorry. He waited a moment in surprise, wondering why she did not come nearer, and then, maddened by hunger, he dived at the fish. With a loud scream, he fell outwards and downwards into space, and then a monstrous terror seized in him, and his heart stood still. He could hear nothing, but it only lasted a minute. The next moment, he felt his wings spread outwards. So, क्या हुआ, उसका मम्मी जो है यहाँ पर थी और वो यहाँ पर डाइव दिया. डाइव देने के बाद वो फिश के ऊपर देखा कि वो अभी हवा में है, और उसका तो हार्ट पूरा स्टैंड स्टिल हो गया, क्योंकि वो सोचा कि अरे मैं तो गिर जाऊंगा. लेकिन वो अपना जो फेदर है, जो विंग्स है, उसको फ्लैप कर रहा था, और फ्लैप करते करते वो देखा कि अरे मैं तो अपवर्ड्स और डाउनवर्ड्स हो रहा हूँ. येस, आई एम फ्लाइंग. सो इन दिस वे ही वॉज एबल टू फ्लाई. राइट. नाउ he could hear nothing, but it only lasted a minute. The next moment, he felt his wings spread outwards. The wind rushed against his breast feathers, then under his stomach and against his wings. So he can feel the air. He can feel all the environment. That yes, I am flying. I am not afraid. Yes, I am going to fly. Yes, I can fly. He could feel the tips of his wing cutting through the wind air. So this is something, the technique. Yes, you have to cut air in order to fly. Okay, you have to cut the air in order to fly in the sky. So the birds so the bird was just learning to fly by this technique, cutting the air, flapping flapping his wings. Right. He was not falling headlong now. वो अभी नीचे नीचे नहीं गिर रहे. He was soaring gradually downwards and outwards. He was no longer afraid. He just felt a bit dizzy. Then he flapped his wings once and he soared upwards. Ga 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 ga. His mother swooped past him, her wings making a loud noise. Yes, his mother was very much happy then to see that yes, my child is flying and he is not afraid. So his mother for his mother this was a proud moment. Okay, and his mother was successful in the sense that yes, she can teach her child how to fly. Okay, her tricks just clicked successfully, and her trick successfully was applied on him. Now he saw then his father flew over him screaming. He saw his brother and his sister flying around him, curveting and banking and soaring and diving. Curveting means leaping like a horse. Now his father and his two brothers, sister, they are also in the same line, in the same league. Okay. Then he completely forgot that he had not always been able to fly, and commended himself to dive and soar and curve, shrilly. Okay, he was near the sea now, flying straight over it, facing straight out over the ocean. He saw a vast green sea beneath him, with little ridges moving over it, and he turned his beak sideways and cawed amusedly. So this is something that after flying, after he was able to fly, he just experienced something. What does he experience? He experienced the vast green sea. Okay, and some ridges, etc. beneath him. So this is something, a hilarious moment, and this is something like that he just got a thing that he longly sought, that he just wanting for a long time. Okay, so this is the thing that makes him also very proud. Okay, and very amused also. His parents and his brothers and sister has landed on the green flooring ahead of him. They were beckoning to him, calling shrilly. He dropped his legs on the to stand on the green sea. His legs sank into it. He screamed with fright and attempted to rise again, is flapping his wings. So he screamed with his legs sank into it. So his legs were sank into the sea water, into the sea water, and it was a nice experience. It was a hilarious experience. Okay, he screamed with fright and attempted to rise again, flapping his wings. But he was tired and weak with hunger, and he could not rise. He was very hungry because he had not taken some meal for the last couple of days. Okay, and he was also exhausted, because if you are weak, you will be the exhausted man. Okay, by the strange exercise, his feet sank into the green sea and his belly touched into it, and he sank no farther. So he just touched the sea floor, the water. His belly, मतलब उसका पेट, उसका पाँव, सब कुछ वो समुंदर के ऊपर टच किया, लेकिन वो डूबा नहीं. So that means that he was able to fly. He just learned how to fly above the sea, above the vast expanse of sea. So this was a nice and just a proud moment for him. He was floating on it, and around him his family was screaming मतलब चीखना. Okay, praising him, and their beaks were offering him some scraps of dogfish. So now he was getting food. He was offered food to eat. Okay, so all the parents, all the neighbors, all the birds just offering him the food to eat. He had made his first flight. So in this way, the little seagull made his first flight. So this is a very educational, very motivational lesson for us. So from this lesson we can learn that yes, there is struggle, there is fear, there is the chances of failure, but we should not succumb to this situation. We must fight for ourselves. Okay, and in order to achieve all the things, we should be focused, and we should not fear anything, and we should remove all the hurdles that will come into our way to succeed, to get success. So this is the lesson for you. And similarly, think that if you are preparing for some bigger exam, and you are just fearing for maths and science, so what you will do, you think that yes, I am not going to pass in the exam, so why I would study, why should I study, and then just you think that yes, I should study, because, or I must study, because I have to clear the exam, and not only clear the exam, I have to score good marks and excellent marks in the exam. So you just practice it a lot, the maths and science. You just understand all the concept. You you are just killing all your fear in yours, and then you just give your exam, and after declaring the result, you see that yes, I got 90 out of 100 in science and 92 out of 100 in maths. So you are now happy. Okay, so and the parents and the relatives and the neighbors are happy for you. So this is the lesson for you, correct? So you must always be focused, and you must not always fear all the things, right? So this is for you. Thank you very much.